はい、いらっしゃい、吉天狗でございます。前回までで城塞の中の住人にはだいたい聞き込みが終わったので、町に出て町の住人にね、聞き込みをしていきましょう。それでは行ってみよう。まあこの辺はいいか、一回町に出てみますかな。町の外ならもう略奪者が都市に入ろうとしている。何を見たんだ？
I saw a man come down the shaft, but he was armed and he looked like a looter. If he makes it into the city and starts attacking people, he'll break the dwarves' law, and who knows what will happen. You have to stop him.
Okay.
Everybody, go home and lock your doors.
ここだったかな。いやいや、イフをかますか。おっとっと。略奪者か。さて、自分でやっちまうと自分も罪に問われるかもしれんしな。ちゅうことで
近くにあらがいしお前には負けた。その程度か。おい、殺すことはないだろう。弱き者の匂いがする。近くに抗いし者がいる。誰も逃げられん。
なるほどな。次々とやってくるってわけかい。
やめてくれ。降参する。 でごちそうす。心臓で相手に縄を作るとしよう。最後だ。上官また一人
もうめんどっちいな。終わったな。呪術者が携えた指示書見てみましょう。クインタスが自身の家族の目を逃れられると考えているようなら、私はさらに失望することになる。クインタスってやつか。クインタスなる人物を調べようと。なるほどな。これは盗んだ扱いになるのかね。まあいいか。まあこれでことは済んだな。
Oh, hello there.
ガイアさんは話聞いたことある人だ。おっとっ
Is it
と。
over? Is it safe?
おー、ブルブル。お、戻った。ならず者たちは死んだぞ。
Oh, thank the gods. What a relief. We're so lucky that you arrived in time to stop them. I'll be sure to tell everyone what you've done for us. Thank you so much. If there's ever anything my husband Tabik and I can do to help you, just ask.
よし。ならず者たちはクインタスという名のインペリアルを探していた。心当たりはないか？
Quintus? No, there's no one by that name here. But if you're looking for an Imperial, I'd check the Citadel.That place is crawling with Imperials.
そうか。どういった事情でここに？
Oh, there's not much to tell. My husband Tabik runs the clothing store in town. You should stop by. I'm sure you'll leave looking much better. Not that you don't look good now, I mean, it's just, you know, nice clothes are... Oh, who am I kidding? I'm no good at selling anything.I guess that's why they've got me sweeping the floors day in, day out. Well, that and we weren't invited to be layabouts in the Jarl's Citadel.
怠け者ども。
Did you see anyone working in the Citadel? I'll bet you didn't. They just amuse themselves all day while those of us down here do all the work. And why? Because Habik's a Redguard and I'm a Breton. I bet if we were both Imperial, it'd be a different story.The worst part is we left Solitude to get away from bigoted Nords after our son died. But here the Imperials are even worse.
質問していいか？
Of course.
息子さんに何があったんだ？
Oh. No offense, but I'd rather not talk about it. Too many painful memories. And besides,There are enough sad stories around this place as it is. But if you're interested, you can talk to my husband, Habik, in his shop, Firefly Finery.
夫と話すべきだろう。他のことに話題を移そう。
All right.
ここからの出
If
口
I
知らない
did,
か？
Habik and I probably wouldn't be here. But Urin's wife managed to escape a while back. He doesn't like to talk about it, but you might be able to get him to open up, I suppose.
じゃあまあ聞くことはもう聞いたかな。
Quintus? No, there's an
Not to
soon.
kill those looters. Wish I could have joined you. I haven't. What do you want?
彼と話そう。彼が輝くドワーフの鎧を持ってる人だな。どういった事情でここに？
Get out of my face, milk drinker.
何か困ったことでも？
My problem is that I'm the only one around here whose head isn't buried in the sand. That's my problem.
何が言いたい？
I mean, everyone acts like nothing's wrong. But we're one stupid mistake away from being wiped out, like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming, whatever that is. And when it hits, it's every man for himself. You've been warned.
奴のせい？何がその正体なんだ？
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling these statues are watching us? Like they're waiting for something? I don't like it.
ここからの出口を知らないか？
If I did, I wouldn't be standing here listening to you.
無理か。あなたが着ている輝くドワーフの鎧についてだが。
What about it?
他に似たようなものはないか？
Nope. This is the only one like it in the whole city.
買うことはできないか？
It's not for sale.
それが欲しいな。
Oh, well in that case, you still can't have it. Let me be clear. The only way you'll get this armor is if you peel it from my corpse.
なるほど。死体から剥ぐのがよかろう。が、殺して奪い取るのはまずい。ではどうするかというと、未来へ戻って持ってくるのが一番良さそうな感じはするがな。そのためには外に一旦出なければならん。
I hear you defended the city from... Hello, dear.
どういった事情でここに？
Oh my. It's very nice of you to take an interest in my life, dear. But you don't need to humor an old woman.
からかってるわけじゃない。純粋な興味からだ。
Really? Well, you're the first person in the city to say that. Well, let's see. These days I mostly just sweep the streets here, keep them clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness, or so they say. It's not very inspiring, as you can imagine, but the alternative is to wind up like poor Dooley.
ドーリーって誰だ？
Oh, you haven't met him yet. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll introduce himself to you sooner or later. He's homeless. He lives in a cave by
物
the
乞いがい
lake.
るのか。
I feel sorry for him. I think most of us do. But ever since his brother died, he's been obsessing over some long-lost treasure. The Jarl decided because he can't work, he doesn't deserve to live in a house like the rest of us. So he lives in a tent in a cave of sorts. But don't let him drag you into it. I'm quite sure it's imaginary. A great loss can do terrible things to a person's mind.
言いたいことはわかるつもりだ。
Well, anyway, that's about all there is about me to tell, I'm afraid. I'm not very interesting.
もっと何か話の種があるのでは？
Well, the most important thing in my life is prayer. So let me ask you, have you found room in your heart for Mara, the mother goddess?
神様をないがしろにしたことなんてないぞ、ばあさん。
Oh, I see how it is. Well, there may not be room in your heart for Mara, but there's always room in Mara's heart for you. I'll pray for you.
ということでここで失礼させてもらおう。
Well, goodbye.
歯茎。
Miranda told me
おう
you cut down those looters before they breached the city gates. Well done, my friend. Hello there.
どういった事情でここに？
I'm Habik. I live out back with my wife, Miranda. We used to live in solitude, but, we had to leave. Found this place by accident, like most. The Jarl needed someone to mind the store. So I volunteered. Doesn't make any money, of course. Not enough customers. The Jarl says he likes to keep us busy and out of trouble. But of course, he and all his cronies in the Citadel never seem to lift a finger.
どうしてソリチュードを出ていくこ
Our
と、
son
ソリチュードを出てい
Was
くこと
working
に
at my stables outside the city. He was alone when he had a visit from some Imperial, a cousin of the High King. This Imperial thought he'd just take one of the horses as a tithe. Guess he didn't think a 12-year-old boy was going to stop him. But Limar wouldn't stand for it. And as the thief rode off, my son managed to shoot an arrow into his shoulder. But I wasn't there at the time. I came back from the market to find my son's body, trampled in the dirt. It was... I can't begin to describe it. I was shattered. I went straight to Torig's court and demanded justice. But I guess that word doesn't mean much to an Imperial. Instead, he seized my stables and told me if I ever set foot in Solitude again, my wife and I would end up the same way as Limar. So we left. Wandered Skyrim for a while, and eventually wound up here. I was hoping this place would be better. I was wrong.
市長が公平でないならどうして追放しようとしなかったんだ？
I wish it was that simple. But with the dwarves' law, everybody here is terrified of doing anything wrong, in case it gets us all killed. The dwarves wrote, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." But we don't know what they meant by sin. Theft. Violence, probably. But maybe they meant all sorts of things, like dishonesty or disobedience to the Jarl. That's what Metellus would like us to think, anyway. So I could ignore his orders. Sure. I could even lead an uprising against him. Gods know most of us are sick of him, but I'd be risking the lives of everyone here, and I just don't want to be responsible for that. So here I am, running my shop. Could be worse.
ドゥーマーの掟は従順の押し付けのための騙しということはないのか？
Don't be a fool. That sort of dangerous talk could get us all killed. If you don't believe me, go and talk to Broll. Dunmer
ブロルの
fellow.
ところ
Can't
に
miss him.
話を行けと。お悔やみを申し上げる。別のことについて話をしよ
All right.
う。ここからの出口を知らないか？
No, I don't. But I'd wager that if anyone does know a way out, it's the Jarl. But of course, if he told anyone, he'd be ruling over an empty city.
これで失礼
All
させてもらおう。
right. Thanks for stopping by.
まあこんなところですな。いねえな。寝ておるか死んでおるかわからんが。ゆっと。こっちにもなんもなしか。寝てるな。寝てるおっちゃん起こしてみるか。
Oh, hello. I wasn't following you.
近い。どういった事情でここに？
My what? My story? Oh, do you want to hear about me? I'm sorry, but my memory is not very good. I only remember some things. I came here with my brother Harrible. He used to look after me, and he said he always would, but then he died. Now nobody looks after me. I'm not very good at remembering things. Sometimes I forget, so I need help. That's why I need some help finding Harrible's treasure.
何を探しているんだ？
Well, my brother told me before he died that he had left me something very precious in a secret chest. He hid it away just for me. I've asked the others for help, but they don't help me. The Yard even wrote me this letter, but I'm not very good with words. Here, do you think you could read it for me? Tell me what it says.
ドーリーの手紙。これか。
Well, what does it say?
手紙を読ませてもらったが。
You did? Oh, thank you. What does it say?
市長によれば遺産など存在しない。そしてお前はそれを諦めないといけないそうだ。
What? No, that can't be right. My brother, he told me he left me a fortune. He would lie to me. Why would he lie to me? You'll help me, won't you? You'll help me find it, please.
よし、お前の言うことを信じよう。遺産探しを手伝ってやる。
Thank you. All I know is that it's hiding somewhere in the city. And you need this rusty key. My brother gave it to me to unlock it.
兄さんはお前にどこに宝箱を隠したか告げていたのか？
I can't. Sorry. I don't remember things so good. But he said it was hidden under the ground and that I have to hold my breath. That's all I remember.
ここからの出口知らない
A way
か？
out? Oh, no. I can't leave. I need to find Harrible's treasure first.
これで失礼させてもらおう。
All right.
まあ簡単じゃな。息を止めねばならぬところで、かつまあ地下でというとここではないか。鍵を得たのでなんか宝箱があるかもしれんし行ってみるかな。ビューン。はい、ここから先ねちょっと探索が長くなりそうなのでここで動画を切らせてもらいたいと思います。ご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録まだの方チャンネル登録よろしくお願いいたします。それからこの動画に対する高評価をいただけるとありがたいです。それでは次の動画でまたお会いいたしましょう。よし天狗でした。それまでさようなら。